What's up, YouTube? Sarah here, and today I want to talk about the effects that alcohol has on the mind, body, and spirit. So just a quick disclaimer, I don't judge anyone for their use of alcohol, whether it is excessive or not. I've struggled with it myself for decades, so I'm the last one to judge anyone. I'm just sharing what I've learned along my own personal journey in case it helps anybody else. So is this something that we really need to be discussing? Like, is alcohol a problem in our society? Well, as it turns out, it's actually a huge issue. Okay, so right now we are on the World Health Organization website. Basically, it's saying here, as of the 21st of September 2018, more than 3 million people died as a result of harmful use of alcohol in 2016. Okay, so obviously this is actually a serious problem in our society. We have 3 million deaths in 1 year from the abuse of alcohol. Those are just deaths. We have to take into consideration all of the people that are very ill due to the effects of alcohol. We also need to consider the financial impact that this has on our society, on our healthcare costs, right? So let's have a look quickly at the effects that alcohol has on the mind. Okay, so we are currently on the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism website, and they are saying there are immediate effects on the brain that include difficulty walking, blurred vision, slurred speech, slow reaction times, and impaired memory. And some of these impairments are detectable after only 1 or 2 drinks. However, a person who drinks heavily over a long period of time may have brain deficits that persist well after he or she achieves sobriety. Alcohol can produce detectable impairments in memory after only a few drinks, and as the amount of alcohol increases, so does the degree of impairment. Large quantities of alcohol, especially when consumed quickly and on an empty stomach, can produce a blackout or an interval of time for which the intoxicated person cannot recall key details of events or even entire events. Alcohol also alters your brain chemistry. Our brains rely on a delicate balance of chemicals and processes. Alcohol is a depressant, which means it can disrupt that balance, affecting our thoughts, feelings, and actions. You can become angry, aggressive, anxious, or depressed. Okay, lots of negative effects on the mind. What does it do to the body? Okay, so some of the effects that alcohol has on the body, we've got shrinking brain. Long-term exposure to alcohol can shrink the frontal lobes of your brain. We've already talked about behavior changes and blackouts, slurred speech, heart damage. Chronic heavy drinking is one of the leading causes of a cardiovascular disease. Cancer. Chronic drinkers of alcohol are more likely to develop throat, mouth, or esophagus cancers. Breast cancer is also more common in women who drink excessively. Liver damage, lung infections, pancreatitis, frequent diarrhea, stomach distress such as bloating, gas, and painful ulcers, infertility, sexual dysfunction, birth defects, thinning of the bones, malnutrition, as alcohol prevents your body from properly absorbing vitamins and minerals, diabetic complications, changes in coordination. It can affect your ability to balance or walk. You can have muscle cramping and eventually muscle death, numbness and tingling, which is a sign of damage to your central nervous system caused by alcohol. Okay, so it wreaks havoc on literally all of our organs. Now, this is a little out there for some people, but I'd like to have a look at it anyways, and that's the effects that alcohol has on the spirit. It is also theoried by some that because alcohol lowers your vibration, you are more likely to attract and be susceptible to other lower vibrational beings or entities. Okay, so lots of negative effects on the mind, body, and spirit if you aspire to such a belief. So what can we do about this? For me personally, I just cut it out of my life altogether. I just don't see the point. If I'm going to be the best version of myself, I want to raise my vibration, I just don't see how alcohol fits into that scenario for me personally. For everyone else out there, you could do the same thing, just cut it out. It's like, what purpose does it serve anyways? But you could also just consider cutting back, or at least not letting yourself get to a point where you're completely incapacitated or it is affecting you health-wise. So anyways, there's just some things to consider I thought I would share, and I hope that that was helpful for you guys. I would love to hear your comments about this. If you guys have had some experiences with alcohol, if you have some ideas or suggestions or knowledge to bring to the table on this subject, please leave those in the comments below. I'd like to get an open discussion going on about this. Anyways, happy holidays, everybody. I'm going to be sober for my Christmas and New Year's, and I'm really excited about that. So I'll let you know how that goes. Maybe after the holidays, I'll give you a little update. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also the bell so that you get notifications when I'm uploading any new material. Have a really amazing holiday season.